Everyone, today I'm going to be doing a Christmas shopping makeup look. So the first thing I'm doing is removing my makeup from the day, and I'm going to be reapplying my makeup for a very nice Christmassy makeup look. And then I'm also straightening my hair, getting ready for my day out. I'm going to see some Christmas markets, and I love Christmas markets, one of my favourite things to do. So I'm also vlogging that as well, so that will be going up next week if you want to see it. Don't know what day yet because I haven't sorted out my schedule yet, so I keep chopping and changing it, so I'm not sure yet. So I'm just applying my base, and you guys already know what this is. I always apply, it's the same base I've used in many videos before. It is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo on bronze. I use it all the time, and I use it as a base to stop the eyeshadows from fading, creasing or smudging. It's probably one of my absolute favourites, and I absolutely love it. Moving on, I am now applying what's the colour? Pink, golden pink, basically a rose gold. And I'm applying this all over my eyelids in layers. And it's because it's quite a glittery, shimmery shade, it's gonna probably be a little bit more sheer than any other eyeshadow. Also, it's from the Bobbi Brown Old Hollywood eye palette. Just a little warning if you're going to buy this, the colours in here, the eyeshadows in here aren't as pigmented as you might think. They're good if you want just kind of more of a smoky, glittery eyeshadow look, but other than that, the pigmentation isn't that good. But I do genuinely love the colours opal, golden pink, gold and chocolate bronze. They are actually some of my favourites. I just don't think they're that good, other for just kind of blending, or they're just not pigmented. So it takes a lot of layers of the same eyeshadow to create the perfect pigmentation, so you can actually tell it's rose gold or whatever. So I'm just wiping, and there's a lot of fallout as well, so I'm wiping away the fallout. That's probably why my face looks a bit glittery, just under my eyes, and because this golden pink, golden opal and chocolate bronze are all really glittery eyeshadows and have a lot of fallout. So that's probably highly likely why it looks like it might like I'm glowing a bit too much. And then I'm going in and I'm using a saddle from the MAC Warm Neutral palette, and I'm applying this in my crease and just blending it in like a rainbow shape. And I kind of blend it also like window wipers as well, so just imagine that. And then you can use the other side of the brush, which if you've got one like mine, which is double-sided, I have a flat shaded brush on the other side, and I will use this to pack on more colour in the crease. After that, I'm adding more of, I can never remember the name of these eyeshadows, golden pink, and I just apply it where, if you blended a bit too much of your crease colour into the eyeshadow on your eyelid, just add a little bit more. And it also helps to cut the crease if you're going for a look like that. I kind of apply a little bit too much into the crease, and then it just looks like I've got gold eyeliner on, which is not what I'm going for. The eyelid colour is the gold, and I don't want it to kind of not look like that. Moving on, I am now kind of wiping away any mistakes. Sometimes I go too high up to my eyebrow, so my eyelid and my crease just look like one. So what I do is I just remove any eyeshadow that's too much, and yeah, and then I am going in with my next eyeshadow, and I am using I can't actually remember. I am using a romantic, something like that, which is like a dark chocolate shade, and I'm just blending it into the outer corner. And I'm also going to be using chocolate bronze as well, just to add a little bit glitter as well to the eyelid. You probably see in this makeup tutorial that I do not show you some bits like when I apply my eyeliner or do my eyebrows, I'll do one eyebrow and then not do the other when I've done one off the camera. It's just to kind of like, I find applying eyeliner really difficult, so I don't want to kind of spend about 5 minutes doing it and then it'll be like a really long 20-minute video and it's already like 14 minutes already. So I will do it off camera and then that's that. So now I'm using chocolate bronze on my finger. This is actually, I find it a lot better. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm also it just helps kind of give that sparkle and shine. And then I am going to be applying another colour, which I'm using is, I'm going to be using Candlelight Gold, and then I will be using Don't Tell. This Don't Tell is actually a purpley glittery shade, and I'm using that as well. This is a rose gold, and I know I do a lot of gold eyeshadow looks, and I usually use the same products. This time I've actually used a whole new bunch of eyeshadow looks, eyeshadows that aren't, and it's actually a rose gold, and that was my main theme for this makeup look. So I'm now lining up my lower lash line using the Candlelight Gold. I was gonna say Candlelight Dinner or something like that. Candlelit Dinner, that was what I was going to say. It's like, wait, no, that's not what you want to say. So I'm just using the flat shiner brush. I usually just use one brush and just make sure to clean it afterwards. I just have like a little wipe next to me that I use just to kind of swirl the brush in, so it just removes any old eyeshadow on it that I've used previously for my eyelid or in my crease. And then I know I'm really lazy. But moving on, I've already applied my eyeliner. It's a Barry eyeliner. It's the Barry Eye Define liquid eyeliner. Then I'm going in and using the Rimmel London Scandalise Reloaded Extreme Volume and Wear Easy Removable Volume and mascara, basically. And sorry if I cover my face, I have been a bit out of practice with the old makeup tutorials. I haven't done many in the Autumn Series 3. I often kind of tend to, on my channel during the autumn and winter months, I kind of hibernate, if that makes any sense. So I'll make more videos during the spring and summer months, and so basically I've kind of not been doing very many videos, and it's usually because I am actually quite busy, and I have been quite busy, or I'm really tired and I just haven't had the energy to film. But I decided to come back and do a better video, and then I'm using another eyeshadow just to highlight the inner corner, and I'm filling in my brows just to make sure my brows are on fleek. I did film this video. This is twice I filmed this video today, and I accidentally forgot to do my eyebrows, and my face just looked like I just covered myself in glitter and oil. So I was like, nope, got to do this video again. So here's a better version. I am now moving on to foundation and blush and stuff like that. So I'm using the Flawless Matte Finish Oil-Free Foundation, super blendable and hydrating formula. I got this in porcelain. It's a little bit too dark for me. It matches me well enough, so I just use a small little bit. And I also use it on a flat top blending foundation brush from Smashbox, just because it is a little bit too dark for me, because when I picked it up I usually get the shade Ivory, which I have got the same from same collection from their concealer, which is Ivory, and I've done this twice where I've picked up the wrong foundation colour from this line, and I've done it again, but luckily it doesn't look too bad. It's just a little bit dark, so I use less bronzer. But other than that, it's really nice. It's super blendable, really nice as well. It kind of makes my skin feel smooth, and also I have got like a dry patch just underneath my lip, and it doesn't sit there. It doesn't make it noticeable, or it doesn't kind of oxidize and go orange. It is like really good. I do like using the Flawless Light Reflecting Concealer from Barry M. The foundation and concealer are actually really, really good, although it is a light coverage. And so I am just kind of blending it in between my brows. I have broken it out a little bit. I don't know why. I think I usually break out kind of towards the end of autumn. My skin gets a little bit oily and then it goes really dry. It always happens. It's nothing to do with the makeup or what I'm using. It's just how it is. When it's going into winter, my skin goes, oh my god, should I be dry? Should I be oily? And so I break out and then get really dry skin. So yeah, that kind of happens. And I will be doing a hair and skincare routine in my Winter Eye Series 3, where I show you my hair and skincare for winter, and I'll explain a little bit more about my skin in that video. Moving on, I'm just blending out, and I will put this down my neck so it just matches it perfectly. As I said, it is a little bit too dark for me. It's really kind of my summer shade. Oddly enough, I use a more pale foundation in the summer than I do in the winter, and I don't know why. I always pick out the wrong foundation shades. It just really makes it difficult. But I do like this, and it actually helped me with my skin last year because I get really bad dry skin during the winter, and this just kind of kept it from getting super sore. And it actually helped a little bit because it has got like healing properties in it. So it is really nice, although I definitely don't think it is a matte finish. I would use powder with this. I didn't have any on me. I've run out of a few makeup products. I've run out of the light reflecting concealer, and I'm only using the bare minimum of it because there's not much in there now. So I'm just blending my under eyes, the concealer out under my eyes, and then I will be going in with the blush, and I will go in with contour as well. I'm not highlighting. I don't have a highlighter. Usually I will use like an eyeshadow, and if I do, that's what I'm using. So I've already lined my lips using a red lip liner from New Look. I really like this, and it's actually one of my favourite lip liners. And I've already done it just because I was thinking about the lip colour, and I was like, I'm not sure, and so I just kind of did it already. And also I did it off camera because it takes me a long time to do it, so I don't want to, like a 5 minutes in it being a really long video. Moving on, I applied my Benefit Havana blush to my cheeks, and then I'm moving on and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Sculpting Glow in fair/medium. And I'm using a fluffy blush brush, and I'm just brushing it on my forehead and down the side of my head. And then I'm using the MAC 163 brush, which is a flat top contour brush, and I'm just contouring. I'm just kind of and as I do it, I blend it as well. So I'm just blending, and I'm also applying it as well. So also as I do it is what I mean. Moving on, since I've just finished that now, I'm not highlighting as I've already said. I'm moving on into lips, and I am using a Revlon lipstick balm. I can't remember the name of them now, in Crush, and this is more of a berry lip colour, but I thought I would use it for more of a glam look. So I'm just applying this to my lips. It's a little bit messy just because it is it's kind of gone flat. So it's just a tiny little bit messy, so I'm just clearing it up now, making sure my lips look amazing. And yes, I'm using the mirror on my phone case, and that is my Instagram on the front there, Ciara Emily 18. So if you want to follow me, there will be links down below. And so I'm just kind of wiping away any red that's bled out from my lips. And yes, the lip liner is meant to stop that, but sometimes it just can't be helped. So here is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!